Hey everyone, we are back. I am in Hartford picking up my friend who's coming in from Queens. So it's going to be so interesting showing her my little small town Massachusetts life compared to pretty much the Big Apple. But we are going to go to Trader Joe's. She's going to help me organize my house. I just had foot surgery, and my goal was to vlog recovery for that. The first week, I was in so much pain and on so many pain meds that all of it feels like a fever dream. There would have been nothing useful of it. And then otherwise, once my brain functioning came back and I just had to sit still for 23 hours a day, I just got frustrated. I got so cranky, I was miserable, and I didn't want, I didn't know what to share that wasn't just like pity party-esque. So, I didn't. But I am really excited to be back and be vlogging. I will be mostly remote for my job until mid-April because of this, because there's just too many obstacles to like get into my office, and like I can sit for driving for a little bit and stuff like that, but I can't sit at a desk 8 hours a day with my leg down. So there's a bunch of things I'm learning to do with limits, which is exhausting for me. I don't live with limits, I push them. And I know for this, I just had major surgery and I'm not going to push these limits because I want this recovery to be perfect. I want my ankle to go back to normal. They had to do, if you're interested in medical stuff, I'm just going to say what it was. They had to do an ankle scope and like ligament repair and stuff like that. So if you're interested and you want to Google it, because I did, it was sick. But I'm very glad I didn't Google it beforehand. But I'm actually looking at, I think this is the Capitol building. Look at how pretty that is. Let me zoom in on for you. Like, look at how pretty that is. It definitely looks prettier now that like I'm here. Like the roof is gold and it's so cool. But anyways, we are letting the city girl explore open space. You okay? Cool. So I got a cookies and cream, iced coffee, regular, a plain bagel with cinnamon sugar cream cheese. And what did you get?
I got a big ass iced chai vanilla. I don't know, and I got a lightly toasted egg bagel with scallion.
Yeah.
And this was a total of $2 pretty much for everything if you account for inflation.
Literally.
I think they gave us money actually.
We are back in business. I am just gonna get a little incense going and do the dishwasher and then log back on to work. Else to write for work, so I figured I'll bring you along as much as I can. So I've made lunch. We're going for a little bit of a variety. I have chicken noodle soup from Costco that my dad and stepmom sent over, some leftover pizza, and then I just have a snack to like chill here. I have some like Trader Joe's Pirates booty. I don't even know what it is. My friend got it. And I am watching YouTube. I'm switching between Wendy Outdoors, who is this wonderful woman who goes camping, and it's just like the most wholesome, slow living. Like when I decided I wanted to start doing vlogs again, I was like, I love her energy, and like I love how I could just put on her videos and exist. And then also going between Tara's World, who like has like the crazy fun vibe, so but also like has started to turn grandma, like kind of how I am, of like, let's go have fun, but like be in bed by 8. So I kind of just have them on a shuffle, and I'm just gonna enjoy my lunch break. Lunch is all set, and I watched some vlogs, and there's nothing like, to me, watching people like get stuff done in a vlog that I'm like, oh, okay, I want to get up and do stuff. So that is exactly what I'm doing. I cannot walk too much constantly because I don't think I showed you all, but I recently had I don't even know what to call it, ankle surgery that ended up being like a partial reconstruction. So like I've got this on, and this is like my second day walking without crutches. They're actually like right there by my stove in case I need them, because I'm probably gonna need them. The fatigue kicks in really fast, especially with just like this other leg carrying the brunt of it. So taking things one step at a time. I think my goal for today, my friend Michelle was up taking care of me. For the first 2 weeks, I couldn't be on any sort of surface. What am I saying? I looked at a surface and I said flat surface. I couldn't be doing anything pretty much other than laying down for, I want to say 23 hours a day is what the surgeon told me. So that sucked. And I have 5 pets, 2 of them being dogs. So my mom came up and was here for 2.5 weeks, helping me kind of get my life together. And that's probably better for y'all if I like block that. And then my friend came up from New York and she stayed with me for a few days, and she's like an organization guru. So she helped me donate so much stuff, which just like felt like I could exhale. I have a very small house and it was just killing me. And the next thing I noticed is the top of this fridge is something that I would call nightmare fuel. I have had a problem of just like filling flat spaces with stuff. I feel like a lot can relate, because you just like have this stuff and then you're like, I don't know what to do with it. And she started asking me questions about like, if you would buy this again today, would you, is this like a fantasy item? Is this something that like is in your quote unquote dream life that like quote unquote like that really has no tie to who you are as a person, like that you won't use, that you don't want to use, that you just like were given as a gift and feel too bad to get rid of, like story of my freaking life. So I'm gonna just start getting things together. Like these are really cute holiday cards from my loved ones. Like I saved them for a few years. So I'm just gonna start clearing off the fridge. And the best part, like her and I even said, is that this is like a really good sit down activity. So I'm gonna do a little bit standing because engaging all the muscles is super important. But then I'm also gonna do some sitting. I could refill my ice. I have so many Post-its. I bought a Costco pack of Post-its a few years ago, and I really just haven't used that many. So we're gonna put you, that'll be fun. Yeah, so I just really haven't used any, and I feel like I want to joke and say that's a crime, but it's not a crime. It just feels like wrong. I don't go through them as fast as I thought I did, and my office supplies them, and I work from home far less than I do now. This feels good. I got that. So here's my problem. I have the most gorgeous sunroom, and I'm so excited to like get her set up, and these are really great for like succulents and stuff. So I've been saving them, but maybe this weekend I'll go to Lowe's. I'll start doing some research because I need pet safe only succulents. But but I could just start getting a few things ready in there. It's so tough. My cats love to eat stuff. So I need to figure out a way to kind of deter them from eating everything because it's annoying. And I love having plants. And they're so good for the environment and for my house. Jeez. It's so tough organizing. My friend was like a godsend with stuff. Of we just make like 6 different bins because like 2 is never enough. And then going through it and being like, okay, what do I need? What do I not need? These are really great for rugs. I'm actually gonna put some of these down. Got tape. This will actually be a really fun under the weather. If this clay is still good, I will put this on my art cart. I have a rule where I put some stuff up here and I'm like, if I don't touch it within like a reasonable amount of time, like it's gone. And we almost hit threshold with the clay, but now she helped me create a little craft cart because I love painting and stuff. I actually just saw that they have glass painting. I've never heard of that being a thing, but I was like, wow, I think that would be a really fun hobby for me. So we'll see. I love this, but it's actually starting to get a little funky, not fresh. This is from one of my favorite brands I got at OCD-Con this past year, Stick With The Ick. They have a really nice app if you have, I think it's all OCD, but it definitely focuses on like faith-based OCD, which isn't really my skill set. And I mean, I've had this for over a year now, but I think it is time to retire her. But she is it comes in 2 colors and it splits, and it was just like a little freebie, which was really nice of them. But I am passing that along. I love seeing my little seed packets. My aunt recently passed away, and in her memorial, they gave out these little hearts that have seeds in them. So I'm going to plant that in the spring. I have so many little magnets that I love, and that the magnet fell off. So I need to start fixing that as well. I have a problem with so many pens that I just need to start going through all of them and getting them done. What is this? This is my dog's arthritis medication. I need a better spot. Honestly, I could use one of these jars for like bad batteries. As a kid, we used to have like a Ziploc bag for batteries. Maybe I'll do that instead. I have so many batteries that just seem to be brought to the appropriate place. Oh my god, can I show you guys something cute? Too bad. Showing you anyway. Let me open this first. My mom found these. I think they were from my grandmother, but they were never used, and my dream is hosting. This house isn't really set up for it, but in my next house, I say as I've owned 2 houses before the age of 30, she gave me cheese mice. They're like giant toothpicks, so you put the cheese on the mouse. How freaking cute is that? I'm so excited to use these cheese mice. So yeah, batteries I can start collecting up here. That feels really good to start moving some stuff. Like, I have pet care over here, but I think I can create these little piles, and then as I walk past going to the correct place, I can put them where they need to go. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with these little organizers, but again, the organizers were given to me, and then I felt weird holding on to them, and why should I feel weird about holding on to something that I don't need? I can let it go. I'm gonna put this in a pile. I got these Sonic Ocean Water, which I should have figured they were coconut flavored, but I didn't. I don't like them. So they will be going to somebody else. A friend of mine will probably love them. More seeds. I've got sunflower and wildflower. I really want my front yard to partially be wildflowers. So I think that'd be really pretty to have come to fruition this year. And little ginger chews. I get these at Marshall's, and I'm pretty averse to like buying food at Marshall's, but apparently it's the way to go. I got these, and they are so good. I eat them all the time, especially like little upset stomach. I want to find a better, you know what? I actually have this. This was from OCD-Con too. There's nothing like a conference to get tons of great free stuff. But it's a reusable Ziploc bag. And I can use this to put all of them in. And then I could put them in the pantry or something. Know what they are and not have this bag that continues to spill over. Women in STEM. What else is over here? My mom bought me a crap ton of gum that I honestly haven't chewed gum lately. I have this weird thing. I've had my teeth checked out, but on this upper right side, if I chew anything too sweet on that side, I get like a pain and it's awful. And sometimes it turns into a headache. So I just avoid that. Cool, just dropped my checkbook. Got a checkbook. Nice. I've got a ton of miscellaneous cards that I likely have to go through. I'm always like, I could use this, but then I get cases with MagSafes in them, so I actually can't use this. I do hold on to all. How? That's my ankle telling me to sit down. These cards that I have to go through. This pile is just full of like old cards, like credit cards and things that I have to go through. But this is me listening to my body, and I'm gonna go take a break. I struggle with the concept of ads, and anytime one gets me, I'm like, oh, I failed. And it's like, it's not failing, it's like aligning with something. So I want to talk about two things. First off is these Jergen lotion bursts. I saw an ad and I was like, whoa, I feel like this is perfect for me to hold in my purse because I'm always afraid of lotion just exploding everywhere. And these are little drops. So it's their cherry almond, like normal scent. And look at it, it's a little heart. And it just like, it's so strange because it smells good. And it just like squishes in your fingers. And then you just rub it in. And it just works. So I've really been loving it. It's been nice to have like some bite-sized lotion, especially for on the go or like something quick and easy like that. I have a big tub of lotion next to me because my skin has been so dry after surgery. And I had this one leg in the cast for 2 weeks that it wasn't able to come off or do anything. So it was exhausting. And like it just got so dry. And then if you, Russell, mommy is talking. Thank you, honey. So if you are trying to track anything, I have a lot of health things going on. So I want to track my period. I want to track bowel movements. I want to track like my health, like my mental health, like my physical health, like cramps, pains. Like I have chronic shoulder issues. I have like hip issues. I have like, you guessed it, I got it. And I've been trying to figure out a way to keep track of everything. Cause like I have Clue to keep track of some things. There's like, I think it's Guava or something. I have Guava to keep track of other, and like, I just was so annoyed that nothing was like lining up or making sense. And so I got an ad and I've only been using it for like a few days, but I really love it. It's called Bearable. The little icon is this little like bear here, and you're able to log your mood, like your symptoms, other factors. Like it even asked me what I have, and I was like, oh, I have OCD, like I have endometriosis, I have like all this stuff. And they were like, oh, okay, like here's things that we could put. So like for me, like a mood impactor is compulsing. So it's like if I compulse, like the options there, I don't need to think about it. I don't need to type it in. And like I could pick what I want here for like my physical symptoms. Like I don't know how well this is showing up here because of the window, but like I have like joint pain sometimes, so I could rank it 0 to 4 or just like leave it blank, and you could add one-offs and stuff. And it just shows you trends and impacts and stuff like that. And it just like, it feels so good. And to have it all in one place that I don't need to keep jumping across things. Like my health app on Apple could do some of that stuff. And like this will even track it'll bring out like my Apple Health data, which I really appreciate. And yes, I do have some like dermatitis, eczema flare up, I know. And I really just like how it's been keeping track. And it's been making me feel that whenever I need this data, it's easy to keep track of, so I'm not forgetting. Like I would try Google Forms, I would try Notes, I would try all this stuff, and I like how this is like all in there. There's a free version, but I pay like $35 for the year, which is worth like my sanity to me. And yeah, I've been really loving it. So if you are somebody that experiences this kind of stuff and is trying to figure out a better way to track things, or even just be aware of like what impacts your mental health, like you could write like calling a friend makes you feel good, but calling a parent, a boss, like fatigues you, um, it helps, and I really like it. So yeah, that is my spiel. Um, I literally have like 2 subscribers, so it's obviously not sponsored. I just want to share things that I think help me and that are cool. Um, and yeah, I think we're actually gonna head out. I have a little patio that I had built for the dogs. It's a little porch, and we're just gonna sit out there and like burn some sage and journal and relax. Once I finish up the workday, I have a new wedding client that I booked. So I'm also a wedding photographer. I'm an accountant and a wedding photographer, and I found my taxes today. And then I booked a wedding client. I have this rule that since I work full time, I live alone, like I won't take on more than 2 weddings a month. Or at least that's the goal. September of this year I have 3, and then June of 2027 I have 3. And I'm like, who knows? By that time, like, I could be full time. I could be, like, I think my dream career would be doing like a handful of things, like doing wedding photography, doing content, doing like, I got a yoga certification, and I want to get more into, just like mindfulness, meditation, teaching. I did like a small, like 20-hour course, but I would love to be able to do it more. I just know the piece that brings me and the piece that brings other people, and I just think that's really special. And I think that that would be like my dream career. I've always loved really working for myself. Like I used to be a pet sitter for a bit, and now this photography has always been a dream of mine, and it's taking off faster than I thought it could ever. But I think that that just speaks to dedication and how much I love what I do. So I have some accountant work emails to fire off. I did a bunch of stuff. Right now it's the beginning of the month, so I do a lot of reconciliations for the prior month that are well underway, and just checking in on these clients and sending out some engagement guides, welcome guides, and just setting like when a client books with me, I set up 12, 6, 3, and 1 month reminders of just like questionnaires and check-ins, and just like a touch point of communication if they want to talk further on things. And I have so many couples planning their engagement sessions with me. Like I have one coming up at a golf course, I have one like at the proposal spot. Like it's so special, and I'm so excited to be able to like do this for people. So I'm going to go have some fun and work, and then hop back outside for some like journaling meditation. interesting.